नमः ओम गणपते नमः।
अति प्रसन्न हवे तुम वर दीन्हा, मातु पुत्र हित जो तप कीन्हा। मिले पुत्र तुहि बुद्धि विशाला, विनगर बदन यही काला। गणनायक गुण ज्ञान निदाना, पूजित प्रथम रूप भगवाना। हस कहि अंतरयान रूप है, पालन पर बालक स्वरूप है।
ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः।
महिष शुरुतन जपहि तुम ताना, लेक मुख सुख नहीं को समाना। सकल मागन सुख मंगल गवाए, नभते सुर नस मुनवर शाहे। शंभु मां बहु दान लगावे, सुर मुनि जन सुत देखन आवे। लेकहि अति आनंद मंगल सजा, देखन भी आई शनि राजा।
ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः।
निज अवगुण गुणी शनि मनि माही, पालक देखन चाहत नाही। गिरिजा कछु मन वेद बतायो, पुस्तक मोर न शनि तुहि बार। कहना लगे शनि मन सुख जाई, का करियो शिशु मोहि दिखाई। नहीं विश्वास उमा उर बायो, शनि सो बालक देखन कायो।
ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः।
पारत ही शनि मृग कन प्रकेशा, बालक शिर उर गायो आकाश। गिरिजा गिरिवे कलहावे धरनी, सो दुख दोषो गयो नहीं बरनी। हाहाकार मोक्यो कैलाशा, किनो लखि सुत नानाशाया। दुर्ता गरुदा जाति विश्वसाही, कति चक्र सो गज शिर लाई।
ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः।
बालक के गद ऊपर धरायो, प्राण मंत्र पद शंकर दायो। नाम गणेश शंभु तापाकी, प्रथम पूजया बुद्धि निधि दीनी। बुद्धि परीक्षा जप शिव कीन्हा, पृथ्वी तारक दक्षिण लीन्हा। चले सुदल ब्रह्मे बुलाई, राजीवित तुम बुद्धि उपाई।
ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः।
चरण मातु पिता कर ली, तिनकी सत्य प्रदक्षिण कीन्हे। डमी गणेश कही शिव है हर्षे, नभते सुर न समो कन प्रगतय काकद्रुवासा आप प्रभु दया दीने प्रभु कीजे अपनी भक्ति शक्ति कुछ दीजे ओम गण गणपति नमः ओम गण गणपति नमः ओम गण गणपति नमः ओम गण गणपति नमः ओम गण गणपति नमः
ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम गणपते नमः
श्री गणेशया चालीसा
ओम गणपते
पाठ करे दैर्या
ओम गणपते नमः
नित्य नव मंगल गुरु बसे
ओम
लाई जगत संवार
ओम गणपते नमः
संवर अपने सहस्त्रधार
नमः ओम
ऋषि पंचमी दिनेश
ओम
पूर्ण चालीस भयो
ओम गणपते
मंगल मूर्ति गई
ओम गणपते नमः
ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः ओम गणपति नमः इति श्री गणेश चालीसा संपूर्ण
Dear devotees, as we prepare to do Acharna to Bhagavan Ganesha, before we have everyone to offer their prasadam to Bhagavan Ganesha, if you feel free, please come forward and touch our shrotas as we see Ganesh Baba grace and blessings. 108 names to Bhagavan Ganesha. Please come forward and touch the hands of our shrotas as we make offerings to Bhagavan Ganesha. Acharna in the form of 108 names and offering petals to Bhagavan Ganesha. Om Akrutaya Namaha, Om Alampataya Namaha, Om Abithaya Namaha, Om Ananta Chindarupam Namaha, Om Avanisha Namaha, Om Avijnanaya Namaha, Om Bhalaganapati Namaha, Om Bhalachandraya Namaha, Om Bhimaya Namaha, Om Dhupati Namaha, Om Bhuvanapati Namaha, Om Buddhinataya Namaha, Om Buddhi Priyaya Namaha, Om Buddhi Vidataya Namaha, Om Chaturbhuja Namaha, Om Deva Devaya Namaha, Om Deva Takanakshanaya Namaha, Om Deva Vrataya Namaha, Om Deva Drakshakaya Namaha, Om Dharmikaya Namaha, Om Dhumravamane Namaha, Om Dhurrajaya Namaha, Om Deva Murtaya Namaha, Om Ekasharaya Namaha, Om Ek स्कंदपूर्वजाय नमः, ओम सुमुखाय नमः, ओम सुरेशनाय नमः, ओम स्वरूपाय नमः, ओम तरुण नमः, ओम उदंडाय नमः, ओम उमापुत्राय नमः, ओम वक्रतुंडाय नमः, ओम वग्रगणपति नमः, ओम वारप्रधाय नमः, ओम वरधाविनाकाय नमः, ओम वीरागणपति नमः, ओम विद्यावरारिणी नमः, ओम विघ्नहराय नमः, ओम विघ्नहर्ताय नमः, ओम विघ्नराजाय नमः, ओम विघ्नराजेन्द्राय नमः, ओम विघ्नविनाशानाय नमः, ओम विघ्नेश्वराय नमः, ओम विकंताय नमः, ओम विनाकाय नमः, ओम विश्वामुखाय नमः, ओम विश्वरजाय नमः, ओम यज्ञनाकाय नमः, ओम यक्षकरमाय नमः, ओम यश्वविनाय नमः, ओम योगदीपाय नमः, ओम घं गणाधिपताय नमः, ओम घं गणाधिपताय नमः, ओम घं गणाधिपताय नमः। प्रेम महागणपति भगवान की जय। Kindly take your seat as we continue with Kirtan.
गाये गणपति जगवंदना गाये गणपति जगवंदना गाये गणपति जगवंदना गाये गणपति जगवंदना शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन गाये गणपति जगवंदना गाये गणपति तपगरि सरि दसा सिद्धि सुदन गज वंद विनायक सिद्धि सुदन गज सिद्धि सुदन गज वंद विनायक कृपा सिंधु सुंदर सब लायक गाये गणपति जगवंदना गाये गणपति जगवंदना मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता मोदक प्रिय मुद मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता विद्यावारिधि बुद्धि विधाता गाये गणपति जगवंदना गाये गणपति जगवंदना मंगत तुलसीदास कर चोरी मंगत तुलसी मंगत तुलसीदास कर चोरी भासिया राम मानस मोरी गाये गणपति जगवंदना गाये गणपति जगवंदना शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन गाये गणपति जगवंदना गाये गणपति तपगरि सरि दसा गाये गणपति गाये गणपति जगवंदना
गजाननं गजाननं जय जय देवा गजाननं 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 जय जय देवा गजाननं विनायकं नायकं जय जय देवा विनायकं 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 जय जय देवा विनायकं जय देवा गजाननं 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 जय जय देवा गजाननं जय जय देवा गजाननं जय जय देवा गजाननं
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare वक्रतुण्ड महाकाया सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय। लंबोदर पीतांबर सोहे हरि मणि मुकुट नयन रत्नारे लंबोदर पीतांबर सोहे हरि मणि मुकुट नयन रत्नारे गज मन माले गले बिच सोहे गज मन माले गले बिच सोहे बाल लाल में चंद्रकला वे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय। मोदक लेत देत जननी जब तुमक चलत लो पर जनकारे मोदक लेत देत जननी जब तुमक चलत लो पर जनकारे रीति सिद्धि तव जबर दुलारे रीति सिद्धि तव जबर दुलारे सोर समूतर तक होत सुखारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय जय।
हे महालक्ष्मी माँ हे महालक्ष्मी माँ हे महालक्ष्मी
वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो हे शशि शेखर वंदना हे शशि शेखर वंदना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना जो द्यावे वाचित पल पावे जो द्यावे वाचित पल पावे अग्रदेव तुम वंदना अग्रदेव तुम वंदना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो हे शशि शेखर वंदना हे शशि शेखर वंदना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना काम क्रोध मद लोभ वादी हरो काम क्रोध मद लोभ वादी हरो निर्विकार निर्मना निर्विकार निर्मना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो हे शशि शेखर वंदना हे शशि शेखर वंदना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना वन्दे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लम्बोदर गजानना हे लम्बोदर गजानना
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति गणपति जय जय गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारे जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय जय लंबोदर पीतांबर सोहे हरिवर मुकुट नयन रत्नारी लंबोदर पीतांबर सोहे हरिवर मुकुट नयन रत्नारी कचमणि माल गले ब्रज सोहे कचमणि माल गले ब्रज सोहे पान लाल में चंद कलावे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारे जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय मोदक ने दीदी ताजनी जब तुमर चलत रूप पूरी जनकारी मोदक ने दीदी ताजनी जब तुमर चलत रूप पूरी जनकारी रित से दीदा शवर दुलारे रित से दीदा शवर दुलारे सुर समोहनित होत सुगारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारे जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
ॐ निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण गणपति चरण जग दुख हरण गणपति चरण जग दुख हरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण संताप सब मन के रहे मंगल सदा गणपति करे संताप सब मन के हरे मंगल सदा गणपति करे मन कर रहा दाता स्मरण मन कर स्मरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण गणपति चरण जग दुख हरण गणपति चरण जग दुख हरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण बल बुद्धि के तुम देवता बर भक्ति हृदय सेवता बल बुद्धि के तुम देवता बर भक्ति हृदय सेवता शंकर सुवन तारन तारन शंकर सुवन तारन तारन निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण तुम्हारी कृपा बेअंत है दुखियों पे तो दयावंत है तुम्हारी कृपा बेअंत है दुखियों पे तो दयावंत है हम आ गई तेरे शरण हम आ गई तेरे शरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण गणपति चरण जग दुख हरण गणपति चरण जग दुख हरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण निष्दिन नमो निष्दिन नमो निष्दिन नमो गणपति चरण
प्रात समय उत कर में ध्याऊं, प्रात समय उत कर में ध्याऊं, सुमिरत नाम तिहारो तिहारो, प्रथम नमो गिरिजासुत गणपति, प्रथम नमो गिरिजासुत गणपति, प्रथम नमो गिरिजासुत गणपति, गिरिजासुत गणपति, प्रात समय उत कर में ध्याऊं, प्रात समय उत कर में ध्याऊं, सुमिरत नाम तिहारो तिहारो, प्रथम नमो गिरिजासुत गणपति, गिरिजासुत गणपति, श्री गणेश देवा, अष्टविनायक पुष्पति एक दंत गज गरन कहावे, एक दंत गज गरन कहावे, रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता होवे, वंदन तुझको हे परमेश्वर, पूरन काम हमारो हमारो, प्रथम नमो गिरिजासुत गणपति, गिरिजासुत गणपति, श्री गणेश देवा, अष्टविनायक पुष्पति अष्टविनायक पुष्पति। सब देवों में पहले पूजा, सब देवों में पहले पूजा, महादेव भी आए तो जा, महादेव भी आए तो जा, लंबोदर हाथ में मोदक, मूषक पर पधारो पधारो, प्रथम नमो गिरिजासुत गणपति, प्रथम नमो गिरिजासुत गणपति, श्री गणेश देवा, अष्टविनायक पुष्पति ओम जय गणेश देवा, अष्टविनायक पुष्पति जय गणेश देवा, अष्टविनायक पुष्पति, जय गणेश देवा, अष्टविनायक पुष्पति, ओम जय गणेश देवा, अष्टविनायक पुष्पति ओम जय गणेश देवा, अष्टविनायक पुष्पति अष्टविनायक पुष्पति
Prem Sri Mahaganapati Bhagavan ki jai. Let us kindly stand as we welcome our dear beloved Vyasji to his asana. Om Hari Om. Swasti na Indro Vridashtava. Swasti na Pusha Vishwaveda. Swasti na Stariksho Arishtaname. Swastinam Brihaspatirdadatu. Om Payam Pratabhyam Paya Oshadisho Devyantarkshe Payurapang Swastinam Brihaspatim. Om Vishnu Raratamasi Vishnu Taptastro Vishnu Surasi Vishnu Drovasi Vishnave Masi Vishnave Tagava. Om Namastute Vyasa Vishala Buddhi Pularvindraya Tapatra Nitra Yena Tvaya Bharata Tailapurna Prajwalito Jnanamaya Paripam Prem Tul Vyasa Bhagavan ki jai. Kindly take your seat.
गुरु जी के चरणों में शीश को झुकाऊं, जन्म जन्म का भाग्य पल पाऊं। गुरु जी के चरणों में शीश को झुकाऊं, जन्म जन्म का भाग्य पाल पाऊं। गुरु जी के चरणों में शीश को झुकाऊं, जन्म जन्म का भाग्य पाल पाऊं। ओ जन्म जन्म का भाग्य पाल पाऊं। गुरु जी के चरणों में शीश को झुकाऊं, जन्म जन्म का भाग्य पाल पाऊं। गुरु जी के चरणों में शीश को झुकाऊं, जन्म जन्म का भाग्य पाल पाऊं। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देव महेश्वरा, गुरुर् साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देव महेश्वरा, गुरुर् साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। गुरु जी के चरणों में शीश को झुकाऊं, जन्म जन्म का भाग्य पाल पाऊं। गुरु जी के चरणों में शीश को झुकाऊं, जन्म जन्म का भाग्य पाल पाऊं। ओ जन्म जन्म का भाग्य पाल पाऊं, जन्म जन्म का भाग्य पाल पाऊं।
प्रेम से बोलो गुरु महाराज की जय. Our most revered Shrotagan, Shriman and Srimati Singh and family, our revered Vyasji, Kirtan Mandali, revered devotees at the feet of Bhagavan, Ganesh, Pranam, Swagatam, and welcome to each and every one of you. On this fifth evening of celebration to Gajananda Swami, on this fifth evening of worshipping Bhagavan Ganapati, we are blessed and we are fortunate once again to be at the feet of Bhagavan Ganesh. Today is also Radha Ashtami, very auspicious day to Radharani. And tonight we have a blessing in disguise of our dear Vyasji, that Bhagavan have blessed us once again in our temple to welcome such an ardent soul to be with us tonight to narrate tonight's Katha and Pravachan. Dear devotees, on behalf of myself, Babaji, and our sponsors and executive of this mandir, we welcome you. We're thankful for your love and support. To be here with us tonight, flew in somewhere around midday this afternoon, and still find it possible to be with us in satsang. We're humble and we're thankful. Pandit Munelal Ji is no stranger to us, and there's no sort of introduction we can do to bring that knowledge or that grace about Baba. He have been around for over 41 years in this Panditai field, officiating through the length and breadth of Trinidad, North America, and throughout the world. My dear devotees, he's no stranger to Sanatana Dharma. He's no stranger to Hinduism and to temples. He have always lent his service to temple, in building temple, into raising funds for temple, and propagating Dharma. Tonight, without further ado, I'll pass this microphone over to our learned Vyasji. May we give him your undivided attention and love and support as we continue to listen to Katha, and we welcome you once again to this mandir. Prem Sri Mahaganapati Bhagavan ki jai.
ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिग्वं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवस्त्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणा ब्रह्मणस्पतिः आनुशृण्वन्नोति विसेदसादनं श्रीगणेशाय नमो नमः। ओ माँ पहाड़वाली सुन ले मेरा तराना, ओ माँ पहाड़वाली सुन ले मेरा तराना, ओ माँ पहाड़वाली सुन ले मेरा तराना, सुन ले मेरा तराना। ओ माँ पहाड़वाली सुन ले मेरा तराना। दुश्मन हुआ जमाना, अपने हुए पराए, दुश्मन हुआ जमाना। कष्टों से मेरी मैया तुझे मुझे बचाना, कष्टों से मेरी मैया सुन ले मेरे तराना, ओ माँ पहाड़ वाली सुन ले मेरा तराना। Dear friends, मैं बहुत बहुत इधर खुशी रहे हूँ. I'm very very delighted to be here in this amazing Lakshmi Narayan Mandir with our very dear Guru Pandit Jagdishwar. Thank you so much everyone. Nice to be here. It's my first time. And as we in the spirit of Ganesh Ji Utsav, what is the meaning of Utsav? Utsav means a festival. Every day is a festival. Every day is a celebration once we have the Lord in our lives. Let us all join together as we chant the name of Shri Ganesh Ji. Hari Moria Re, Papa Moria Re. Hari Moria Re, Papa Moria Re. Moria Re, Papa Moria Re. Hari Moria Re, Papa Moria Re. Moria, Moria, Moria Re. Hari Moria, Moria, Moria Re. Moria, Moria, Moria Re. Moria Re, Papa Moria. Let us clap together. Moria Re, Papa Moria. Jai Ho. Moria Re, Papa Moria Re. 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 Hari Moria Re, Papa Moria Re. Oh, Moria Re, Papa Moria Re. Moria Re, Papa Moria Re. Hari Moria Re, Papa Moria. Moria Re. Dhim ta na 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 dhim tak dhim tak dhim. Moria Re, Papa Moria Re. बोलो श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय. My dear friends, before we commence in our short evening of devotion, please, I would like to ask you to please close your eyes and feel the presence of divinity in your heart. Sometimes we become very tired of life. Sometimes we go through disappointments. Sometimes we go through hurts. Sometimes we have a little depression. But when we come to satsang and beautiful mandir with wonderful energy like this, It helps raise our spirit and removes and redirect us to that realm of light, of love, of devotion. As you close your eyes, everyone, stop what you're doing. When you close your eyes, you go inwardly. When you close your eyes, you feel different. When you close your eyes, you see that light between the third eye, between the eyebrow. When you close your eyes, you shut off all the material things and objects around you, and you help calm the mind. You don't want to see the physical only. You want to see Divya Drishti. You want to see that internal light. You want to internalize the bhajans. You want to internalize the worship. You want to internalize the mantras. You want to internalize the discourse. When you close your eyes, as you're doing tonight, feel that light is by your heart, which is your Atma, and feel so re-energized. Feel so lifted. When was the last you closed your eyes and you felt happy? When are you going to be happy, friends? Our minds are always what if, what if, what if. Our minds are always, I wonder if, but, when, how, why. When you close your eyes, you feel the charge. You feel the light is everywhere in your body. You feel the Atmic Jyoti light is healing you from all your physical pains, all your mental agony, and all the intellectual distortion. Feel uplifted this evening. And as you close your eyes, feel you're floating in this atmosphere of bhakti, where you're letting go your pains. You're letting go your own individual frame of how the way things you want, rather than let it go and let it be the way the Lord wants it. Feel by your heart, there's a light called your Atma, and it's most beautiful. You're feeling so recharged. The Lord resides in your heart. The heart is near the sternum, that hard bone. Yourself, your soul is existing there. Refuel yourself by thinking of that light. Ganesh ji loves those who meditate on that Atma Jyoti. Please chant after me, friends. Hara Hara Jai Shankara Om Hara Hara. Everyone, Hara. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Everyone, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Jai Tvam Devi Chamune Jai Bhutapaharini Jai Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute. Om Sri Ganeshwaraya Namo Namaha. Om Sastra Shirsha Purusha Sahasrakshat Sahasrapad Sabhumim Vishwato Vrtva Atyatishta Deshangulam Purusha Evedagam Sarvam Yat Bhutam Yatcha Bhavyamutamritatva Sheshana. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunattu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vikvishavahe. Om Shanti शांति शांति। बोलो गजानन स्वामी की जय, राधा रानी माता की जय। Jai Shri Krishna and Sitaram, everyone. Sitaram, everybody. Are you here? Yeah? All right. Please turn to the person next to you and say Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. Don't be shy. Try it again. Jai Shri Krishna. Remember, the person who sits next to you carries an energy, so you want that energy to be very positive. My discourse this evening is, of course, about Lord Ganesh, but today, as Panditji reminded us, is the Ashtami, the 8th lunar date in this month of Bhadrapad. It is the Radha Jayanti. It is the day when Radha Rani took birth in the village of Barsana Dam, close to Vrindavan. It was 25 kilometers away from Sri Krishnaji. When you go to Radha Rani's home, it is very beautiful. She was a queen, and she is the only goddess that wears all colors. There is no particular color to Radha Rani. You can decorate her in any color. She was the most epitome of beauty, and she had loved Krishnaji so much. When she was born, do you know she was born blind? Radhaji. And when she went to Vrindavan and she saw Krishnaji, her eyesight came back. And when her mother asked, Radhaji, but you were not seeing all the time, then she told her mom, what is there to see in the world other than Shri Krishnaji? When I see Krishnaji, I see everything. And therefore, brothers and sisters, Radha was very, very close to Krishnaji. What is the meaning of Radha? Equal matlab adha. Adha means half. She is half of Krishna. And the last day when they were very close and Krishnaji was leaving, Radhaji says, Krishnaji, can you give me one of the most valuable gift? And Krishnaji says, what should I give you? And Radhaji asked Krishna, can you give me your basuri that you play? It was a golden basuri then. He altered from the bamboo to the golden. From life you have to start there and then climb. And then when she was given the basuri, my dear friends, she started to learn the basuri then. And she asked for one thing. She says, Krishnaji, this is physical. I want something spiritual. And Krishnaji says, Radhe, from today, wherever my murti will stand, you will stand next to me. That's the reason why, right, you have Radha Krishnaji here. So Radha is there because she got that blessings on the very last day when Krishna left Gokul and Vrindavan, and she was given this blessing that he will stand together. Is the Lord standing with you tonight? If you have to ask the Lord for something, what are you going to ask? Aryan, what are you going to ask for? Huh? Pizza? Anybody else? What are you going to ask for? Pandit? The young Pandits? What are you going to ask for? Gold chain? No. What are some of the answers? What are you going to ask for? Paisa? Money? If there is no honey, how could there be money, no? Anybody from the back, what you will ask for? Panditji, I think you had to ask this crowd a little more questions. They're scared to answer. Like, I just came from Fort Lauderdale and these people were, they were so active and clapping and singing, you know, it was so easy for us. So it's nice when you're, so what do you ask the Lord for? Anybody? What do you want to ask for, Lord, for? Oh? His blessings, very nice, His blessings. Right, Panditji, what you would ask? I know you have the best answer for. Jagdishji, you have the name itself, no? Continue to serve, very nice. Anybody from the back, what you going to ask for? Huh? Okay. You'll think about it and come back another time. But my dear friends, when you ask God for a particular thing, you get it. Just that. But when you ask the Lord for Him, you get everything. If you ask the Lord for money, you're going to just get that. But what about peace of mind? What about love? What about health? What about blessings? What about grace? All that is important. So brothers and sisters, when we have to ask the Lord for His kripa, His mercy, His grace. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. And today we are celebrating Radha Rani's birthday. And in Vrindavan, there are hundreds and thousands of people that goes to her home in Varsana Dham. She's amazing. She was not treated nicely in her times, but Krishnaji knew what she was going through. Radhaji, we sing her name. She is the very epitome of blessing and also bhakti. Please sing with us if you can. Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radha Rani ki jai, Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. बोलो बरसाने वाले की जय जय जय। ओ राधा रानी की जय, महारानी की जय। राधे 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 गोविंदा, राधे 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 गोविंदा। ओ राधा रानी की जय, महारानी की जय। ओ राधा रानी की जय, महारानी की जय। बोलो बरसाने वाली की जय जय जय। बोलो बरसाने वाली की जय जय। रानी की जय, महारानी की जय। राधा रानी की जय, महारानी। ओ राधा रानी की जय, महारानी की। ओ राधा राधा रानी की जय, महारानी की जय। 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 राधा रानी देवी माता की जय। This evening, my dear friends, we all want to feel very close to the Lord. And when you want to feel close to the Lord, what do? You think of Him, you speak about Him. When you go to work in your job, talk about Him to someone. Tell them the miracles that took place in your life. Tell them about the things that the Lord has done for you. When I was last in Trinidad, one gentleman said he was in a small plane, and it was at least 5,000 feet above the level. And when he came out from the parachute, that parachute never opened. He came down with a drastic fall. And do you know that man is still alive today? He's a devotee of Sai Baba. He's a devotee of Dharma. He serves and he gives money to the organizations. He feeds the children. He's just a good human being. And to be close to God, just be a good human being. And that man is still alive today. He can stand up. It took him at least 3 years to recover from his fractures, but he's back on his feet, my dear friends. And what he was saying, while he was falling, he saw like this light, this energy was just holding him up. And there's going to come a time in your life where you feel financially you just losing it. You feel like you're losing your family. You feel like you're losing your health. You feel like you're losing the people around you. You feel like you're losing yourself. But my dear friends, there are times you have to lose yourself to find yourself. There are times in life you have to lose yourself to find yourself. And to find yourself, you have to feel close to God. Come to Mandir, feel close to Krishna Ji, to the Murtis. Feel close to the Gurus. Feel close to your Hindu altar in your home. Feel close to goodness. Feel close to helping others. That is how you feel close to God. Close your eyes and think of one form without moving your mind. Do you know human beings cannot think of one form more than 20 seconds? It sounds easy, right? 20 seconds is nothing. But do you know most of us cannot think of one form more than 20 seconds? For those of you who contemplate and hold that form, my dear brothers and sisters, you will be indeed blessed. Meditation is just setting away your busy thoughts and having just few thoughts. Brothers and sisters here, this man, as I was telling you, he felt today he is the closest man to Sanatan Dharma. He serves, he's closely affiliated with the Mahasabha, he is closely affiliated with feeding children, by giving books to poor children, by setting goals for other people. My friends, help others. Feel close to yourself, feel close to God. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. My dear friends, if you want heat, you have that craving to sit near an AC that it gives you heat or fire. If it's very cold, like a month of February here in Canada, you crave to get some heat. If it's hot, you crave to get an AC in the month of July, August. When you're hungry and you're in the desert, you crave to get food, especially when you smell the doubles and the chana and aloo, or aloo and chana, sorry. You know, you have that craving. Some of you may have that craving. I'd wonder when he's going to finish. Now some people like that, you know, they crave. Yeah? So you're hungry and you're craving for food. It's cold, you're craving for heat. It's heated, you're craving for coldness. You know, you're thirsty in the desert, you're craving for nice soda or cool bottle of water. How many of us we crave for God? Let us feel close to God, and you will see it will lead us to spirituality. The Lord is going to cleanse your life. Please enjoy this selection. मेघ नन्हा सा मेघ छोटा सा बच्चा हो तुम हो बड़े बलवान प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो मेघ नन्हा सा मेघ छोटा सा
बच्चा हो तुम हो बड़े बलवान प्रभु जी मेरी लाज रखो
मैंने सुना है तुमने यहाँ पर लाखों के दुख थाले मेरा भी थाले से समझो छत्र सुदर्शन वाले मेघ नन्हा सा मेघ छोटा सा बचा हो मेरा भी ध्यान धरो प्रभु जी मेरे राखो रखो मेघ नन्हा सा मेघ छोटा सा बचा हो
तुम हो बड़े बलवान प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो
what's the meaning of this song? Make a chota sa. I'm a child, O Lord. एक नन्हा सा, एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ. I'm a child, O Lord, but I feel very powerless. When others tend to put me down and treat me bad, I feel powerless, O Lord. Can you save my honor? I'm just a small bacha child. I've heard that you remove the suffering from millions of Shri Krishna. If you remove my pain tonight, I will regard you so much. My life is full of so much agony, Krishna ji. Please, darshani de do na. Bless us all with happiness, joy, and spirituality. The song, a very beautiful, ancient, oldie goldie song it is. Please listen to the meaning. जतन करो प्रभु साचा की आवाज़ मैं आया हूँ आज तुम्हारे द्वार में आस ऐसा कोई जतन करो प्रभु साच की छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ बिगड़ी बना दो भगवान प्रभु जी मेरे लाज everyone make नया सा मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ We are all in the season of Ganesh Ji Utsav, and he carries a nice little creature with him. And do you know the name of that little fellow by his feet? He is a, what a house always have? A mouse. And that fellow, he is always at the feet. His name is, what's the Hindi word for mouse? Anybody? What's the Hindi word for mouse? Your first Hindi word? Anybody? You get a free bag of prasad. Anybody from the live? What's the Hindi word for mouse? The name of the mouse is, and what I like about here, when you ask a question, everybody. No, don't be shy. You know what you must be shy for? Okay. My dear brothers and sisters, Mushak is the word for mouse. Mushak. Mushak is one of the name of that mouse for Lord Ganesh Ji Baba. And that mouse, everyone, what is fascinating about this mouse? You know who he looks at? Do you think he looks at Ganesh Ji? He doesn't look at Lord Ganesh. You know what he looks at? He looks at the laddu. All of us, when we come, we sometimes, there are a lot of people, they don't look at their altar. They reason, then they leave and they said, you know what, I forget to look at the altar. Therefore, it shows that you must not pay attention only to the physical, but the spiritual. Brothers and sisters, here, this mouse is only looking at the laddu. In some of the lines recently I hear some of the fellas, young guys, they're saying laddu. Laddu is different. The word is laddu. L-A-D-O-O. Simple. L-A-D-H-O-O is a different meaning. Alright? So the word is laddu. Laddu means that little sweet offering there. And during this time in India or anywhere, you offer 21 laddu to the feet of Lord Ganesh, then you share it to your friends, or you offer it to the water in the sea, the last day, 21 laddu, or you could offer it in the fire, Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, or you can just offer the thali with 21 laddu, because the laddu represents the karma phala. So that Mushak is only looking at this laddu and not Lord Ganesh. Very, very strange. But how this mouse got there? You know, it is said once there was a fellow by the name of Gajamukh. Gajamukh, he wanted blessings from Lord Shiva and he got the blessings. When he got the blessings and became powerful, he began to rule people differently. You know, when you get power, it makes you sour. Some people just don't like, they just take power in a different way. And he used to make all these yogis bend down like this and pull the earlobes and, you know, stoop down, right down. That's a good exercise, you know. Right? He used to punish them like that. But that was a good punishment because you're getting, you know, you have strong knees. So this Gajamukh, he used to make them cross their hands like this, pull their earlobes and stoop down 1,000 times. That was their punishment. Now if you go to South India, Panditji, you will know this, that this is an act of worship to Lord Ganesh. Up to today in South India, you will see when you go, they cross their hands like this, pull their earlobes and stoop down. They will do that probably 11 times or 21 times. And I was really confused why they did this until I read this katha. So Gajamukh used to make, just imagine he calls you and he tells you do 1,000 of that. After 11 times you want to drop. So that is a sadhana to Lord Ganesh Ji. If you Google this thing, it is called brain food. Any one of you who are not doing well in school and you cannot remember your work, this act of worship helps open the cerebrum of the brain. It makes you remember things amazingly. And this was tested in India by many schools where these boys used to get 1 out of 100, 5 out of 100. And they started doing this and they started concentrating, they started getting serious in their work until these fellows, they start getting 100 over 100. This pulling your earlobes, crossing your hands, pulling your earlobe. During the Ganesh Utsav, Panditji, from tomorrow, you make everybody do that. Yeah, but just 5 times, not 1,000 times. They call you Gajamukh. So therefore, my dear friends, they started doing this. So they started to pray to Lord Shiva, why this guy is doing us that? Why is he punishing us like this? So Lord Shiva said, you know what, I give him the blessing to be powerful, he must go and see Lord Ganesh. And when this Gajamukh, when Lord Ganesh approached this Gajamukh, he was so powerful, very powerful. And Lord Ganesh saw him one day coming to interfere with him. And Lord Ganesh crushed him. You know an elephant? Have you ever seen an elephant? These things are very smart, you know. In India, if you see an elephant and you give it $1, it will, no, like a coin, it will shake its head and said no. If you give it a rupee or 2 rupees, it will shake and raise it will raise the trunk and bless you 3 times. But if you give it 25 cents, he will say no. That's how intelligent those creatures are, the elephant. If a tsunami is coming, do you know the first creature to leave and run away from the land is an elephant? They are genius. They just know when danger comes. Hence our Lord takes the head of of an elephant that represents wisdom, that represents the epitome of knowledge. So, Lord Ganesh Ji crushed him, my dear friends. And in one verse this evening, not much. I know it sounds like a katha, but it's not very, very long. That's why I choose the shortest katha tonight. Because you're not smiling, so I'm going to finish faster. If you smile and you answer, then, but you're not smiling tonight, so I'm not going to go very long, Panditji. You have to teach these people how to smile, man. When you come to a satsang, you're not gun-pointed. You're not. You're supposed to enjoy it, man. No, don't sit. You come to release stress, not take more stress to your home. And when you look at me so serious, I had to finish fast. So I have 3 minutes. If you laugh a little bit, you will encourage me. Nah, I'll laugh a little bit, right? So, this Lord Ganesh Ji, he crushed this Gajamukh, and now he turns this fella into a mouse. He turned this fella out a mouse. So, what happens in this verse? Please enjoy this selection. Huh? Gam Gam Ganapati Namo Namah. Gam Gam Ganapati Namo Sada Vimukti Sadayakam Kaladhara Vitham Shakam Vilama Shoka Rakshasam Gajamukhi Samsaranam Gam Gam Ganapati Namah Gam Gam Ganapati Namah Gam Gam Ganapati Put a little bit of volume so I wouldn't have to force my voice. Thank you so much. My dear friends, this fellow became a mouse. And when he became a mouse, just imagine his ego was broken. You know, the mouse signifies the ego, eh? And therefore, to meet God, you have to break that ego, Otherwise, that ego is between you and the Lord. And when you sing, and when you chant, and when you listen to Hari Katha, when you meditate, the ego becomes less and less and less. That mouse learned a lesson. Do not become too much pride, because Ganesh Ji is going to crush that. In the Hindu philosophy, Lord Ganesh is the god of what? Anybody? He is the god of? What Ganesh Ji is the god of? He's the god of success. He's the first god that you pray to, right? Just as Lord Ganesh gives you success, do you know he could give you the opposite? He gives you the opposite if you don't live a righteous life. If you hurt people like Gajamukh, then how can he give you success? He's going to crush your success. So therefore, always do the right things. Always be humble and simple and noble and set that example. See? Therefore, this school of thought in Hinduism teaches us to be humble, noble, simple. My dear friends, Lord Ganesh loved humility. The difference between a school and life, in school you are taught a lesson and then given a test. In life you are given a test, then you get the lesson. Right? Can anybody repeat what I just said? Kavita? This Baba is asked questions, you know. So you have to listen, yes. The difference between school and life, a school, you're taught lessons and then given an exam. But life, you are given that exam and then you're taught lessons. See? That's the difference between a school and life. A school, you have to take lessons, then the exam. But in life is an exam to learn lessons. That's how it is. Can't get away from that, right? So Lord Ganesh Ji, this mouse, I tell you, he became so humble. And this Gajamukh learned his lesson. Babaji, you know, in Bombay is the place of Ganesh Ji. Like if you go to South India, it's Hanumanji, Shivji. But if you go to Mumbai, only Ganesh Baba. Ganesh Ji appeared in Mumbai. That's the reason why Amitabh Bachchan, he walks most of his time from Andheri to this Ganesh Mandir at 5 most of the morning. That's the reason why he is so successful. Ganesh Ji Siddhi Vinayak is one of the greatest temples in India, situated in Mumbai. And when you go there, you know what you see? People, they don't talk to Lord Ganesh. You know who they go to talk to? You see that mouse? They put the mouse facing Lord Ganesh, and there you will find people telling their secrets to the mouse. I don't know why, but I feel they know that mouse not going to tell anybody their secrets. So that's why they tell Mushak Baba. Mushak is not going to tell anybody. When you speak to an animal, they're not going to tell the neighbor down the road your secret. Sometimes pets are the best people to talk to. That's why people have dog as pet. They're not going to tell your business anyway. If you have a parrot, it's different. They can tell everybody. So this Gajamukh, his Mushak, he loved Laddu. So they put his murti watching the Laddu of Ganesh Ji. My dear friends, one girl told me recently or last year, I think, she says, Guruji, do you know what a mouse say when he's taking a picture? I said, no. He said, Guruji, you don't know what a mouse say when he's taking a picture? I said, no. She says, Guruji, you're a fool. I said, okay. Guruji, that mouse, when he's taking a picture, he says, cheese. Right? Some of you even didn't get it, but it's okay. Right? The mouse loves cheese, right? My dear friends, a mouse, right? Look at the contrary. Do you know a mouse and an elephant are enemies? If that elephant sees a mouse, that elephant is going to run. They're enemies to each other, but yet they're together, telling us, put your differences aside and work together in harmony to become successful. The mouse is an enemy of an elephant. Even though how big that elephant is, the mouse, when that mouse sights the elephant, he runs away. So the mouse and Ganesh Baba, they are close friends. My dear friends, therefore, one little child asked me, Baba, you live in Orlando, in Disney. Is this Mushak Baba have any relationship with Mickey Mouse? I said, no, I never thought. I think Mushak is Ganesh Ji, but Mickey Mouse is Disney World. Mr. Walt Disney is his father. So there is no relation, however. But that mouse can be very, very destructive. Do you know when a mouse comes out? Do you think he comes out in the day? He comes out in the night. And when that fellow comes out in the night, Baba, in Guyana and Trinidad, and he starts to make havoc, all the best sari and the best kurta, they become shattered with this mouse. Have you ever had a mouse in your house? No? All right. It's really difficult to get that fellow because it's so fast. The mouse operates in darkness. We too become destructive when we operate in darkness of ignorance. That's the whole meaning of it. And therefore, brothers and sisters, here Ganesh Ji is saying, oh mouse, please just focus and I'm going to bless you. As we have this bhajan, my dear friends, we will sing this bhajan and then we will do about 5 more minutes and then we will conclude our service for the this evening. सतयुग की एक बात बताए, गिरिजा सुत की कथा सुनाए। सतयुग की एक बात बताए, प्राण प्रतिष्ठा उसने करे, बोली किसी को आने देना। सतयुग की बात बताए, शंकर जी पढ़ाए और बालक ने रोके द्वारे। शिव ने कोटि के आप जब आई, ले त्रिशूल निज सुत पे चढ़ाए। सतयुग की बात बताए, गिरिजा सुत की कथा सुनाई। व्याकुल हाल था पार्वती का, भूल हुए शंकर ले ज्ञानी, भूल हुए शंकर ले प्राणी। कैसे किसको प्राण लिया। everyone, सतयुग की बात बताए, गिरिजा सुत की कथा सुनाए। ओम गम गणपते नमो नमः, सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः, अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः, गणपति बाप्पा मोरे। गम गणपते नमो नमः, सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः, अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः, गणपति बाप्पा मोरे। ओम गम गणपते नमो नमः, सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः, अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः, गम गणपते नमो नमः। ओम गम गणपते सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः, अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः, गम गणपते नमो नमः, गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया। गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया, 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 गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया। बोलो गणेश भगवान की जय। So this Mushak, this mouse, is telling us, don't allow the ego to become like that mouse. Because when the ego starts operating in you, then you become a very different person. You and I, we can lose our humanness when the ego takes over. And the best way, my dear friends, is to worship the Lord and affiliate with devotion that will really create in you something very special. You know, you can feel good about your education. You can feel good when you have a huge home. You can feel good when you have some sort of accomplishment. But the best feeling to feel good is when you feel the Lord is within your heart. That is the best feeling, when you know the Lord is within your heart. And so, brothers and sisters, this mouse, this Mushak, this is the original story how Mughasura became this mouse, where something destructive became very much important in the life of Lord Ganesh. Sometimes you see a person and you don't like that person from the beginning. It may just be a bad start, but it doesn't mean you might stay like that forever. That person may become your best friend. When you see a person for the first time, don't put a cross in that person. Because, of course, you're operating in a different frequency to that person. There are a lot of us who see someone for the first time and we say that person is bad or serious or negative or terrible. You know how we Caribbean people like. We see a friend, we see a guru, we see someone, and we put our mark in them, that person no good. Not knowing, my dear friends, that person may look like that in the outside, but inside may be very, very different. And so do not put a cross. Because Gajamukh became that fellow who was so dangerous. You know what he became? He became the vehicle of Lord Ganesh, which we call the Vahan. Vahan is the vehicle. One day one Baba asked, what's the vehicle of Lord Ganesh? One fellow said, Mercedes-Benz. The Vahan of Lord Ganesh is the mouse. He sits on the mouse. Meaning when you have the Lord on top of your life, He will crush the weight and the ego, and you will rise spiritually, and you will be able to get a nice ride in that part of spirituality. Don't take your job to be negative. Do not take your neighbors to be negative. Do not take the person who is working with you to be negative. Do not take someone who is a threat to you to be negative. There is something good in every one of us. There is greatness in all of us. Mushak, Lord Ganesh would have said, you know what? Nash hoga, I'm going to destroy you. And I don't want you in my life. Not knowing that same mouse became the closest friend to Lord Ganesh ji. Bolo Ganesh Bhagavan ki jai. So my point here, my dear friends, do not in any time in your life put an X in people. You just don't know if that person may help you someday, all right? And become your best friend. And then you will say, oh my gosh, I feel so bad I treated you like this. And look at how we are today. And you know, most relationships starts like that, Panditji? There was this couple one day, one was recording me to put me in television in New York. So that lady came to video, because she used to work in the TV station in New York. So she came, and then the musician, he had like 2-3 keyboards. And the first day, Baba, both of them started a fight. Bad fight. So we had to stop the action. At that time, no Facebook, thank God. People would see commotion, no devotion. And fight started. We had, Hare Bapare, what happened? Kya kare? Panditji, you brought me here. This fellow is like this, and look at, and he's saying, well, Pandit, I'm your musician. And look at, she's like this. So I said, you all will work it out. You all might become best friends. What friends? I don't want to see that person. Do you know after the 7 days Bhagavad 3 times a day, they hook up? They become best friend. Today they're married. And not only that, they're living in my territory. I'm in Orlando now, they're there. So when you see a situation for the first time, do not be negative. You just don't know if these things are meant. Especially in your job and your school, don't make enemies. Don't make enemies at all in your jobs, in your school. The Lord has a lot in favor for you. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai Ho. And so, Panditji, it's a working day. And thank you all for coming. It's nice to be here. And one day again, if possible, next year, my schedule allows me and I'm blessed again. Then I will come back by His blessings only. And by your invitation, by the way. So I would love to come again sometimes and help you out in whatever donations. And it's quite a lot to maintain these beautiful forum of the Lord. And where there is Vishnu Bhagwan, Lakshmi Narayan, then Lakshmi is going to come. So you have the right name, Lakshmi. You're very intelligent. Once you have the name of Lakshmi, finance is going to come early. Good. Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Keshav Hari Govinda, Hari Narayan Hari Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari बनमाली मुरली धारी गोवर्धन गिरिवर धारी नित नित कर्मा कर छोड़ी गोपी मनहारी नित नित कर्मा कर छोड़ी हरि आओ कान्हारे गोकुल के प्यारे हरि आओ Hari Sundar, Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Narayana Hari Narayana Hari Narayana Hari Sundar, the Lord is Sundar, He's beautiful. When you are affiliated with the Lord, you become beautiful. Your mind, your thoughts, your intellect, your dress, the way you smile, Hari Sundar, you become like that quality. Like magnet, if you have a piece of magnet and a piece of iron, after 3 days, the iron, by scientific proof, the iron becomes magnetized as well. Meaning, if you are affiliated with godly vibration, you too are going to become godly. Because we believe if you want to meet the divine, you have to have divine qualities. Very simple arithmetic. And so, my dear friends, I thank you for listening so attentively. And I hope sometime again we meet. Tomorrow evening, of course, we are going across to help out the Radha Krishna Mandir. And that concert, of course, I will be doing a lot of Bollywood style. Not so much bhajan. Not most of you hear me sing Bollywood. So that is tomorrow at 6 o'clock at the Bhavani Shankar Mandir Auditorium. So if you have the time and you would like to come, remember, if you support, you're supporting the Lord's home. Not me, not Pandit Haridat, not, not Dwarakaji, but you're supporting the Lord's home so that your future children and grandchildren will have a place to sit comfortable like this to pray to the Lord. My dear friends, before I hand the mic to my great friend Pandit Jagdishwarji, I always call him Jagdish. Jagdish means the Lord of the universe. This is your universe here. It's nice. Very beautiful mandir, Panditji. Very, very proud that you have worked hard for this, and it shows your persistent and, of course, your hard work to have something like this. So, as I end with, I want each one of you to tell this story to someone else. There was this woman who had her neighbor, and she used to pray to Lord Ganesh every day. Every day she would pray to Lord Ganesh. And she would offer fruits and decorate him as you see him so beautifully here. So after many years, Lord Ganesh appeared to her and said, listen, ask for whatever you want. So she is confused now, what should I ask? So let me ask my neighbor. So the neighbor tell her, look here, your eyesight going, why not ask for eyesight? So she said, okay, I will ask my daughter-in-law. The daughter-in-law said, I am childrenless, I would like to have a child. Wouldn't you like to have a grandchild? She said, yes. But she went to her son. And the son said, Mom, how great it is. Ask Lord Ganesh for some money. $1 million, a few million is okay. So one is asking for eyesight, the neighbor, Aisa Parosin, her friend. The second daughter, the daughter-in-law says a child. And the son is asking for a few $1 million. So which one would you ask for? You will ask for eyes, right? Anybody? Panditji, what you will ask for? You will ask for a child. Yeah? Right. Some will ask for a child, some will ask for $1 million, like Tavalchi. Right? Some mothers will like for a child. For our Pandits, we had to see what we're doing. Otherwise, if we can't read, we can't, nothing. So we'll ask for our side. So this lady has to choose one. She only could choose one thing. So she went to Lord Ganesh finally. And when she went to Lord Ganesh finally, do you know which one she asked for? Anybody knows out of these three, which one she asked for? This is where our Hindu tradition works miracles among any other religion. You know what she asked for? He knows she was baffled mentally, and he gave her the reasoning faculties. You know what she asked for? Listen, everybody look at me. Ganesh Baba, may I see my grandchild eating from a golden plate. May I see my grandchild eating from a golden plate. It means she could see, and she has a grandchild eating from a golden plate. Maybe they are rich. They are wealthy. Ganeshji allow her to ask for the three in one sentence. Do you see the greatness of our faculties and the greatness of Ganesh Baba? Please look at him tonight, everybody. And open your eyes, look at his eyes. And I want you to recite after me, Om Gam Ganesh Aya Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Ganesh Vara Namaha. Look at his eyes and ask Shri Ganesh Baba. He could turn the camera to this beautiful Ganesh Ji Murti. Look how beautiful he looks. Oh Ganesh Baba, can you please help us? Help our children of the world. help eradicate all the negativities of the world. Bhagavan, please bless our world free from natural disasters, from all negativities and setback. Please bless our lives with health, wealth, happiness, and more so, your darshan, O Lord. Bolo Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai. Bolo Shri Gram Ganapati Maharaj ki jai. And so, my dear friends, I'll ask Pandit Jagdish ji for his conclusion.
Prem Solo Vyas Bhagwan ki jai. Let us give our Vyas ji a round of applause, dear devotees. Thank you so much, our Vyasji, for such a wonderful katha. We ask and pray that Bhagavan continue to bless you with good health and strength. May Gajanan Swami give you that wisdom, that intellect to continue to serve wherever you go. And thank you for honoring our invitation, Baba. And for sure, once you're in town, as I always mention, feel free to let me know before so we can always welcome you and accommodate you. Once again, thank you so much. Dear devotees, thank you for being with us here tonight. This is our 5th session of this Ganesh Utsav, a celebration to Gajananda Swami. We will do our Visarjan on Wednesday, and of course Purnima is on Thursday. And soon after Purnima, we have 3 sessions of Garu Puran, which is Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Pitr Paksh commences, and then soon after, 10-day break, Shrad Navaratri commences Sunday in this October the 15th. So Bhagavan Kripa and mercy be with all of you. Dear devotees, thank you Auntie Rita for sponsoring today. Today is her birthday. Let us give her a round of applause. Happy birthday, Auntie Rita, for being a servant of this temple and of Bhagavan. We pray and ask Bhagavan Ganesh bless you with good health and strength always, for having yourself and family with us. Prepare bhojan, prasadam, and to feed. Of course, Nana, happy birthday to you. I'm told it's your birthday. Happy birthday also to you. May Bhagavan bless you with good health and strength. And may you continue to be a servant of Bhagavan. Nana and his entire parivar, Ramlal ji, is always with us. His daughters, his son, in-laws, grandchildren, they're my god kids. And they're always with us to serve relentlessly. We pray that Bhagavan continue to bless you in your entire parivar. And that you may stay with us in this temple, continue to bring fortification. To our dear Gandharvas, Anisa ji, and Alex ji, thank you so much for accompanying us here tonight. Darshini, your home girl. Thank you for being here. And to all our brahmachari and our dear children, thank you so much for being here with us for commencement of puja. Join us tomorrow once again at 6:30 p.m. as we continue with puja, abhishekam, acharna, kirtan, chalisa, pravachan, etc. Please continue to join us day in, day out until this Ganesh Utsav. And beyond that, every Sunday, every Monday for Shiva Puja. And soon you will join us Tuesdays and Friday for Hanumanji Puja and Devi Puja. Please don't forget Panditji. He's here to support Dharma, as I mentioned to you. Tomorrow evening, he's at Bhavani Shankar Mandir in helping to raise funds for Radha Krishna Mandir, our dear brother Pitaji Dwarka. My dear sister and husband is here represented with Radha Krishna Mandir out of Cambridge. Please, if you can be there, if you can support, I know he have tickets, we also have tickets. If there's any way, shape or form you can support that event, please do. Please do. Because that is in the West End, way out west, Radha Krishna Mandir. They're putting up foundation, they're building, they're going through some difficulty, but with our help and our support. And he's running that tomorrow at Bhavani Shankar Mandir Auditorium. Please be there if you can, spread the word if you can, even donate something to this project if you can and cannot be there. Any way, shape or form, it will help to make Sanatan Dharam better. Once again, thank you so much. As we commence, we'll stand for Arti. I will ask our Brahmachari and Shota to lead us in Arti. And each one of you can come forward also soon after them and wave lights to the Murti. Wave that sacred light to Ganesh Baba. Remember the Katha, let us remain humble. Let us wave that sacred soft light to Bhagavan Ganesha, and then we become that friend of the Lord. So once again, let us kindly stand for Arti. Baba will lead us in Arti, or Kirtan Mandali.
जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा जय गणेश
जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा गणेशाय नमो नमः गम गणपतये नमो नमः गम नमो नमः गम गणपतये नमो गम गम गणपते नमो नमः गणपते नमो नमः गम गम गणपते नमो नमः गम गम गणपते नमो नमः ओ गम गम गणपते नमो ओ गम गम गणपते नमो नमः गौरी गणेश उमा महेश पार्वती नंदन सीधी गणेश गौरी गणेश उमा महेश पार्वती नंदन आग शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शिवनंदन गणपति गणेश गौरी गणेश उमा महेश गौरी गणेश उमा महेश पार्वती नंदन पति गणेश पार्वती नंदन पति गणेश हरे गौरी गणेश उमा महेश हरे गौरी गणेश उमा महेश हरे गम गम गणपते नमो नमः गम गम गणपते नमो नमः शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शिवनंदन गणपति शिवनंदन गणपति शिवनंदन गणपति My friends, let us all clasp our hands and close our eyes. And let us forget all the pains of the past. We're here to heal, friends. Can you think of this word, healing? Khalil Gibran said, when I saw a scar, I knew there was a healing. Can we heal our hearts from all the pains people cause us? Try to heal tonight and move on. If we keep, my dear friends, protesting, if we keep digging that wound, then how can we be healed? Leave things sometimes as they are and move forward, friends. How long are we going to keep being hurt all the time? Just live for yourself and God, with your family, and appreciate the things that people do for you. Heal, my dear friends, tonight. Heal. Lord Ganesh, heal the life of this demon that became his best friend. If the Lord can heal, we can heal ourselves. And the best way to heal is forgive, forgive, forgive. If we can let this resonate in our minds, let us heal ourselves from all the past. Don't carry this wound in the future with you. You don't deserve that broken heart and that broken soul to walk with you, friends. Please surrender. Love yourself, love God, love the people around you. We love you, Lord. Please take care of us. Hari Om Shiva Hare Vijayam Kurume Valam Pratidinam Kushalam Mangalam Shiva Hare Vijayam Kurume Valam Pratidinam Kushalam Kushalam Mangalam Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garudadraja Mangalam Pundarikakshaha Mangalaye Tanho Hari. Let us all join together. Let's chant this beautiful prayer. Om Dhyo Shanti Antarikshagam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Aushadya Shanti Vanaspati Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Sama Shanti Redhisu Shanti
भवतु
Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Bandhuscha Sika Tvameva Vidya Ravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. All together. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. As loud as possible. Bolo Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai, Umapati Mahadev ki jai, Radha Rani Devi Mata ki jai, Bolo Shakti Devi Mata ki jai, Satgurunath Maharaj ki jai. To raise our hands together and feel the energy with an open palms, my dear friend. Om Bolo Sat Sanatan Dharma ki. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Bolo Satgurunath Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you, everyone, for joining with us. And please give generously. Everything that you give tonight, of course, goes to the help of this mandir. Thank you to all of our viewers. Tell us where you're logging in from. I'd like to thank Anisa ji and of course Atma ji, Kavita ji, and all of you for joining us this evening. Please, I'd like to sing a birthday song for our Auntie Rita ji. Please enjoy this. बार बार दिल ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, बार बार दिल ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तुझे हजारों साल ये मेरी है और everyone happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to, happy birthday to. बेकरार हो के दामन थाम लूं मैं किसका, क्या मिसाल दूं मैं तेरी, थाम लूं मैं किसका। नहीं नहीं ऐसा सी कोई नहीं जो के इस नजर रुक जाए, बेमिसाल जो कहलाए, तुझे हजारों साल ये मेरी all together. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, oh, happy birthday to you. की तरह कुछ में भी आज लाता, मैं तेरी हंसी महफिल में भूल लेके आता, जाने कहाँ तुमसे क्या है फूलों की जरूरत है। हाँ जो बाहर कुत्ते कहलाए हर गली का दिल हर्षाए तू जिए हजारों साल ये मेरी आरज़ू। Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Taji, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you। अरे आजा घर ए मकान दोनों